Your email was on 5 April at 1:46 p.m. The next email is from Julius Mkhwanazi, and that's on the same day at 4:21 p.m. And he responds, although your email was addressed to Chief Mapie and Deputy Chief Spies, Julius Mkhwanazi responds directly to the email and says, "Good afternoon, colleagues," responding directly to you. "I have set up a team within operation to verify the fingerprints as submitted to us by Deputy Chief Revo Spies and Deputy Director Wanda van Rooyen. We've discovered that this is the old criminal record data. Some of the people on no retirement, I'm not sure what that means, cleared by the courts resigned." And then he says, "I suggest we start the process of verification afresh so we get the correct data of criminal record for every employee. As the HOD was explaining, this is going to affect the whole city. It will be wise if we start with the correct and clean data as operations, we're combat ready to start the process since we're the most affected one according to this old criminal record." So if I understand correctly, he's saying this data is not accurate. Some of it is incorrect. We need to start from scratch. And because it's my section that is most affected according to the existing data, let my section take responsibility for checking getting proper fingerprints. Is that a fair summary of what he is saying?
That was my understanding as well, Chair. Thank you.
You then responded the following day, and that is at page 2064. And you respond to his letter on Saturday, the 6th of April, 7 in the morning. "Please note this is your EMPD process and concur that it must be done seamlessly. To ensure accuracy at all times, employees must be vetted and a final outcomes report must ensure that the data provided is correct, current, accurate, valid and reliable and legally and relevant. Legally, all the correct processes and SOPs must be observed and adhered to. Please keep the accounting officer and HR informed of the process to embark upon and timeframes by rather providing a comprehensive report to this whole process where possible." So do you want to explain your response here?
Thank you, Chair. My response is exactly what I've said yesterday and today, Chair, that I've said in our meeting, it's their process. They've got capacity, they assist the city anyway. They must run with it. And we already provided guidance in terms of how it should be done and so forth. And all we need is a seamless process. And obviously, Chief is leading the department. And my communique specifically, it talks to the Chief and the senior management, but specifically to the Chief. And eventually, based on our agreement previously, was that keep us informed as we embark on the process, because once it's concluded, then it also determines the labor relations processes that we must commence with, and be able to assist them where HR gets to start to be involved. Thank you.
Then there seems to have been a delay of a full year, because the next email in the chain is at page 2063, the middle of the page, and it's Sunday, April the 6th, but now it's 2025, not 2024. And you write to Julius Mkhwanazi saying, "Dear Acting Chief, this is the issue the councillor is referring to. We need to act on this before they use it against HR and EMPD." And below, what you're doing is you are forwarding your last email of 6 April 2024, exactly a year ago, that, dear colleagues, please note this is your EMPD process. So it seems to me, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, that what had happened is that the matter had sometime later been raised in council closer to April the 6th, 2025. And at that point, you went back to Julius Mkhwanazi and said, we need to act on this. If we don't, they're going to use it against our departments. The councillors are going to take action against our departments. Is that correct?
If I recall events, it might not have necessarily been the council meeting, but where we report majority of our issues is at OCMOL. So it might have been the OCMOL, the structure I've discussed yesterday.
Sorry, can you just explain that structure?
Is the oversight of the executive mayor and legislature offices committee. So they've been following up on majority of EMPD issues. I think that's where we get to engage about EMPD issues. I think it could have been Councillor Bach. It was where it was discussed. And it was not for the first time. They kept on discussing these issues. And where it would have been in council as well, it would have been the EMPD MMC